Oh, Lord. Never ever in my life have I ever seen someone this manipulative on the Big Brother show. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. At the end of the season, we need to actually award Godessa. We need to award that girl. She has automatically, in my eyes, bagged the award for the most manipulative housemate this season. Hey, yo, did you all watch the drama that she was displaying with Araga after the whole live nomination process? Ladies and gentlemen, did you all watch it? Oh my God. See, I watched Godessa last night and I became scared of that girl. I mean, on the show, of course. I became scared of this girl because I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Hey, guys, let's run it back. Let's run it back again. Because after all the theatrics and all whatnot she was doing last night, I thought I was going to lose my mind because she was making me, the viewer, feel like I am mad or I am blind or I don't have sense. So let's run it back a bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was how we were on our own, watching the show. And then we saw this girl called Godessa. Came into the house, of course, came with her games, her strategies, and what did she call it? Sexual aura, wants to seduce the guys, da, da, da. She has a raga, Abby. And then she started, putting eyes on Barry and Yusuf. Araga went to go and mark his territory around Yusuf. Yusuf made a proposal to Araga that they should be besties. Araga accepted. Then it was left with Barry. That one is also a master strategist of his own. He's a master gamer of his own. So he too has his own agenda. Abby, he wants to be close to everybody in the house so that when it is time for nomination, they will either save him or not put him up for eviction. Abby? And then he saw the game that Godessa was playing. He decided that, okay, this girl, it seems like she's catching a lot of highlights. Okay, let me see how things goes. Godessa, on the other hand, she wants to play the script of the girl who all the guys are chasing after in the house. Barry said, okay, fine. You want attention? I will give you attention. Now, he was giving her attention, but he was not chasing her. What did Godessa do? Godessa started making advances towards Barry, encouraging this guy to chase her, to pursue her, to do fire for fire, to be the hunter. Guys, I'm not exaggerating. Forget I'm being dramatic. I'm not exaggerating. I'm actually using Godessa's own words. She's telling this guy that she likes men who are hunters. Big dick energy. That's the way she puts it. Big dick energy. She likes men who chases her. Who da da da. If you see me with Araga, ignore Araga. Who is Araga? I came to this house by myself. Talk to me. Talk to me. Mr. Barry, talk to me. Mr. Barry, chase me. That was the energy Godessa was giving to Barry, both in actions and in words. She wants this guy to chase her. Barry would always make excuses. Araga is there, the bro code, I don't want to da da da. But he would still flirt with her. So when he started giving her attention, she was enjoying it. She was basking in all of that attention. Araga would quarrel with her. Why are you da da da? Why are you da da da? Why da da? She would say, but da 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 da. She would defend herself, of course. But then she would go back to Barry again. After the Sunday night buhaha between Ebuka, Araga, and Barry, what did Godessa do? She went to go and, do things with Barry again. Ladies and gentlemen, fast forward to the Head of House challenge in the arena. I informed you all on my previous video about how Barry was the second name that was picked to occupy the Head of House lounge, and he had picked Godessa. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you all that Godessa was quite shocked. She was shocked that Barry had picked her. Because what she was expecting was, and this is my theory, because I've observed this whole situation, right? I feel like what she was expecting was that she and Barry, they will continue to play that behind the scenes game, then Araga will be the main guy that everybody knows how to be with, right? So you see all that backyard runs that, oh, you go and, you go and be with your husband in front, then you now go and be kissing your lover behind. That was what she was trying to do with Barry. But Barry decided that no, the whole world must know. The whole world must know that you and I, we have something going on. And that was exactly what Barry did. And also, let's not forget that on Sunday, when Ebuka had asked Araga about Barry, what did Araga say? I do not see Barry. So Barry decided to reveal himself. Since you cannot see me here in your face, can you see me clearly now? That was the stunt that Barry played. But guess what? It completely shook Godessa's game. Yup, it shook her game. And she had to quickly think of a way to redeem herself in Araga's eyes, just so that she can keep that her game going. Because me, I know for a fact too, that she will go back to flirting with Barry again. That girl, nah, she will not stop. Now, after the head of house challenge, she started fake crying. In fact, throughout the live nomination process, she was, you know, the way she does her face like an oracle that wants to unleash on a whole village. She was like, I said, babe, this one you're doing is not sexy. It's not sexy. She was see? And then after the live nomination, she went into bed and then she will carry the veil over her head. And then she was, I can't believe that Barry would do this to me. I can't believe that Barry would do this to me. Guys, she had a truckload of complaints. She was okay, I'm not going to say she was angry. She was fake angry. She was fake upsetting. She was complaining to Araga. Araga was there consoling her. That guy is a moo. I'm sorry, but Araga does not have sense. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to insult this housemate, but Araga does not have sense. The guy does not have sense. Araga does not have sense. So we need to go and give that boy brains. Like, tell me how Araga does not know that this girl is actually playing him. Because he was there. He was consoling her. He was patting her head. He was telling her, don't worry. Later when he was giving her a massage. But first, let's talk about her complaints. One, she was fake upsetting that Barry had to publicly call her name to be guest with him in the lounge, right? According to her, we didn't even have this conversation. If you wanted me to come and, this is how Godessa talks. If you wanted me to come and stay in the lounge with you, at least we should have had a conversation. At least you should have told me, but you not tell me anything. How can you just come my name like that? And that's why I told him that I do not like a man that does not have a mind of his own. Because how is it that everybody in the house, all the girls, even Tram, they were telling him to call Godessa, call Godessa, call Godessa. And even before he mentioned my name, they were already telling him call Godessa, call Godessa, call Godessa. And then now call Godessa. What kind of embarrassment is that? So she felt like they ganged up on her. She felt betrayed by Barry. So she was just complaining and complaining and complaining. And then she was acting like she was crying. And Araga was consoling her, petting her, massaging her body. Later on, now gave her a proper full body massage. Ladies and gentlemen, Araga does not have sense officially. He does not have sense. That guy is dumb. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Now, do you really understand what Godessa was doing at that point in time? Ladies and gentlemen, she knew she had been exposed. And for her to realize that, I give it to her. I really give it to her because it means she's really, really aware, right, of herself and her game and is really bent on standing on business. She realized that she had been exposed. She realized that there's a possibility that the whole house has clocked her game. Because how is it that suddenly everybody was encouraging Barry to pick her? It means that what she felt she was doing sneakily, everybody was actually noticing. Secondly, as I said before, she wasn't expecting Barry to make a public show of what they are doing in secrets right? What she wanted was they should just continue this their hide and seek game in secret. She will go and talk to Barry, they'll flirt with each other, and then when Araga comes, she'll, boldly tell Araga, what do you mean? Are you doubting, are you doubting me? Are you doubting me? That kind of game. Another thing is, she realized that the one person that is 100% loyal to her in that house is Araga. So, do or die, but it's a do or die situation. Araga will always come through for her. She knows she has Araga in the palm of her hands like this. And you see, in Big Brother's house, it's best to have at least one alliance that is solid, other than having acquaintances with so many people. So she's very smart. She knows that that thing really provoked Araga. Yeah? So she has to tame him. She has to keep him in check so that he does not doubt her loyalty to him or her faithfulness to him. So she had to act out that drama. You see that whole scene of acting like she was crying, that she was just acting it out. She was acting it out to boost his ego, because Araga's ego was completely bruised in that arena. The way the guy face changed there, it like, if there was no rules in Big Brother's house, he would have jumped Barry. Like, nigga, are you mad? You want to touch my babe? You know, that kind of thing. Because Araga has hot temper. The guy is a quick vex. Araga has hot temper. If you even want to look at Godessa, Araga will come and pluck your eyes. The guy too, the quick vex. So she was acting. She was acting all of that drama, so that Araga will feel like, oh my God, it's only me that this girl really likes. And it worked. It worked. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you don't get me. Please, a standing ovation for Godessa. It worked. Because Araga saw no need to go and confront Barry. Instead, he stayed by her side all night, took care of her, attended to her emotional outburst, fake outburst, of course, and gave her a very, very beautiful massage, pampered her. So what has she successfully done? She has successfully tamed her pet, her wild pet. She has tamed him. So now what I am looking forward to is what her next line of action will be. Will she go back to her sneaky agendas with Barry or not? Because Barry, on the other hand, the guy does not send anybody. He was laughing. Like, the whole house knew what was going on. Apparently, Barry and Bluthopia, they had had a conversation during the day yesterday where they had an agreement that, hey, if Bluthopia gains access to the lounge, she's going to choose Araga as her guest. If Barry gained access to the lounge, he was going to choose Godessa as his guest. They wanted to cause that chaos in the house. That was the plan. And it worked, because the thing completely riled up Godessa and Araga. It completely, it scattered Godessa's confidence in the game that she was playing. She was completely shocked, and she was in thinking mode the whole of yesterday evening. But I give it to her, though. As I said, I give it to her. She was really smart, and she had to quickly think of a way to redeem herself and the situation. So as I said also, I'm looking forward to seeing what her next line of action will be. I really want to see if she's going to go back to playing her hide and seek game with Barry. Because the truth is, without Barry in the mix, Godessa's game is not complete. Barry completes her game, and she knows that. So I cannot wait to see what she's going to do next. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all of that? What do you think about her fake acting? What do you think about her crying yesterday? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, moving on, about Nomi. Remember, I had mentioned on my previous video that during the live nomination process, she was in front of the diary room, ringing the bell erratically, until Big Brother told her that she will be attended to later. She did not join that nomination process. She just climbed up the stairs and went to go and do whatever. She stayed there till the process was over. And then later, she now came downstairs. Now, Cassie was talking to her. Apparently, she had gone to ask for a voluntary exit. Now, I'm not really sure if Big Brother spoke sense to her or if Big Brother gave her the usual 24 hours to have a rethink, right? Because according to most of these housemates from different seasons, when a housemate seeks voluntary exit, depending on the nature of their case, they'll be given 24 hours to, think about it. And then afterwards, they can decide if they still want to leave or stay. So I'm not really sure. However, it was highly suspicious to me that maybe Big Brother gave her the usual 24 hours because by the time she came out, she wasn't wearing her, what's it called, her bench warmer vest, and she wasn't sitting on the bench warmer bench. She was just acting like a regular housemate who was not observing any punishment. And so for me, I just concluded that, okay, fine, maybe that is the case. Or a third option could be that Big Brother withdrew all of her punishment, and decided to free her, right, and allow her to just continue being a regular housemate. But I am not so sure of that because, to be very honest, that will make Big Brother look weak. Yep. And still on this Nomi's analysis, guys, I'm not going to say anything yet until I am very sure what the decision will be. I'm very sure if she's leaving or staying, because I really have a lot to say. Last night, there was chaos. Yeah, there was chaos in the Big Brother community, in the online community, right, amongst the viewers. Opinions were divided. A lot of Nomi's fans, they had the most ridiculous and I'm sorry to say, but shallow opinions out there. And I read a lot of tweets, I read a lot of posts, and oh my God, was I shocked? Absolutely not. However, I was baffled that this is how people actually think. Ha! See, eh? If there's one thing that this Big Brother show exposes, it completely exposes how empty some people's minds are and how morally decayed people are. In fact, see, I'm never going to waste my time talking about it. For me, I just want to know what the verdict is first. And then I will now give a proper analysis. I will now say what I want to say. Because to be honest, it's exhausting. But anyways, some of the housemates, the ones that she actually has rapport with, they were talking to her and trying to tell her not to leave, i.e. Cassie. And then Flora went to talk to her and was telling her to go and apologize to Big Brother, beg Big Brother and tell Big Brother that, oh, she doesn't want to leave, that Big Brother is like a father, he's just probably trying to reprimand her, da. And whilst Flora was speaking, Nomi did not look like anything that Flora was saying was entering her head. It just felt like it was just flying over her head. Yeah. And for the rest of the evening, she did not wear her bench warmer vest. She's revolting. She's rebelling. She's not going through with the punishment. So I am waiting to see if really she's going to leave the house or not. Some people are of the opinion that allowing Nomi to take a voluntary exit is giving her a graceful way to leave the house, that she does not deserve it, that what she actually does deserve is disqualification, which is more shameful and, more shameful than an eviction or a voluntary exit, that a disqualification is best suited for all the nonsense that she has done this season. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Do you think Big Brother should not grant her a wish for, because I don't think he can deprive her of a wish anyways, but what do you think? Do you think it should be a voluntary exit or it should be an automatic disqualification when Big Brother deems it fit? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, moving on to another drama. This one was the major drama of the night yesterday. Okay, not really the major one, but the loudest, yes. Godessa's drama was the major drama of the night, but this one was the loudest because it was between Abby and Sultex. Even saying that it was between Abby and Sultex is, I think it's even glorifying the matter. I think it was just between Abby and Abby because Abby was literally shouting for a long time. Sultex was not reciprocating the energy because the guy was laughing and he would respond sometimes. Other times he would just be quiet, telling everybody, see, oh, she's the one insulting me. And then you would apologize to her for her to keep quiet. But she would not keep quiet because she wanted both of them to have like a proper heated altercation. And she was being provocative, and she was goading. I mean, Abby was doing all it would take to draw a drastic reaction from Sultex, which was the same thing that she did with, what's his name now, Tram, yesterday after the live eviction show. And I'm going to be frank with all of you, yeah? I'm going to be frank with all of you. As much as I have been saying that Abby is not really showing herself, you know, she has become a furniture in the house all of a sudden, I think she's kind of losing the plot. I think she's not really doing it right, because it is obvious to everybody, even to our new friend, Nomi, that she just wants to make noise. Because there's a way you want to fight with someone, and you have to have a solid reason to want to fight with the person. You have to build a solid case, right? So that when you are going off, people will understand why you're really going off. But if you look at what she did with Tram last night, rather Sunday night, it was very obvious that she was overreacting and she was overdoing it. And then she did even worse yesterday. I mean, last night. She did even worse because they had sent in their food supplies, and Tram, was it Sultex? Sultex had said something, and all of a sudden she was triggered. She was upset and she started insulting this guy. She was cursing this guy so much, saying that, oh, his whole family would die. Like, she was saying so much. Saying, oh, your family would die. You are stupid. You're useless. You're dumb. You don't have sense. She was saying so much. In fact, most of the kind of things that Nomi would say when she would insult people, Abby said those things, insulted his whole family, his generation. I even said more. As much as would be like, I'll just kill you because you're very dumb. Why would you be saying such a thing? And she'd be like, hey, come and beat me. Come and fight. What do you want to do? Come and fight. So she was making it obvious that she desperately wanted a reaction. He said, oh yeah, come and beat me. Come and beat me. Well, same thing she did with Tram. Come and beat me. Yes, I'm standing here. I won't shut up. Come and shut me up. Shut up. Come on. Like, I mean, I was just looking at her like, okay, Abby, calm down. Hold on a second. I get it. Like, I completely get it. You've been silent for too long, right? And you want to make a loud and resounding statement to the whole house and the whole world that, hey, old Abby is back. Abby is no longer the nice girl. Abby is no longer the housewife that cleans the house and cooks for everybody. Abby is here to play the game. So Abby is going to fight as much as she can to get highlights. I get it, and I'm not mad about it. However, I feel like she's not doing it tactically. You see, there's a way Tram causes chaos. There's a way Tram provokes people, right? He does it, and then he watches them go crazy. And he's laughing, and he's responding, and he's laughing. And those people are going mad. They are going crazy with rage. So when Tram causes chaos, he does it in the most tactful way that it's entertaining, it's enjoyable. But I'm afraid to say that Abby's one is not particularly entertaining because you can tell that it is forced drama, which is what Ebuka was referring to. Don't force it. Just let it happen naturally. Because even when Sultex will be quiet, the guy did not even have energy to even have that back-to-back with her. Even when the guy is quiet, she will still be, oh yeah, talk now. You don't want to talk now. And when the guy will say, you're just shouting, she'll be like, hey! And her voice is gone. She'll be like, hey! She's struggling to shout, hey! Look at me, yeah. Hey! Look at me, yeah. Hey! And I'm looking at Abby like, hey, I'm past my power. This one is forced drama. This is so forced. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy for her. She has found her voice again. She has found the drama queen in her again. She lost it this past 2 weeks, but she's back. So whatever works for her, let her continue to do. I love you will say that, Glory, what do you want? Are you not satisfied? You're the one that was complaining that Abby was not giving drama. Now she's giving drama, you're complaining. Please understand what I'm talking about. If you want to give drama, don't make it look too forced. Don't make it look fake. There's a way you can cause drama and chaos quite naturally, and it is entertaining to viewers. What Abby has been doing, it looks really forced. Like, you can tell she's forcing it. But if that is going to give her the highlights that she wants, by all means. Because if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you for free that the drama she was causing in week 1, that was pure drama. That was pure chaos. Like, she was doing it in the most natural way. She was stepping on toes. She was instigating. She was provoking people. And it seemed so natural because she would provoke one person and it would spread like wildfire. The whole house would be angry at her. That was very, very natural. That was entertaining. That was nice. But this one she's doing now, that somebody would just make one comment that is not necessarily that triggering to anybody, you just flare up and you talk for long. I don't know. Or is she trying to do what Nomi does? Because she kind of toes the same line of insults that Nomi toes, to the point that even Nomi said that is the queen of insulting people's families and parents. Nomi was actually shocked and was even trying to pacify Sultex. Sultex, don't answer her, just keep quiet. I say, so Nomi see who pass her. Guys, just let me know what you think. Do you prefer this Abby's new style of causing drama or not? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now, finally, for this video, there was Temi and Kim. Temi and Kim was telling Barry and Aiko last night, whilst they were helping her to loosen her braids, that she wants her Keivo back. She misses her Keivo. Keivo does not want to give her hugs. He doesn't take care of her anymore. He's ignoring her like a plague. She wants him back. Now, they tried talking to her, especially Aiko. They tried telling her to take accountability. Aiko was even trying to give her, like, directions on how to broach the subject with Keivo, to talk to him, that she needs to take accountability. But Temi was insisting that she doesn't want to take accountability, that can't he just allow things to go back the way they used to be. She said she regrets the kiss with Tram, that she was looking for hugs, she was looking for attention. Keivo did not want to give her the hug and attention. Like, she was just making so many excuses. Now, I watched that whole conversation happen, and I saw how Temi's fans were saying that, oh my God, Temi misses Keivo. Temi really likes this guy. And I was just laughing because, ladies and gentlemen, I saw different. I did not think, and still do not think, that Temi likes Keivo like that. I do not think she sees him like that. What I see is someone who wants to play the kind of game that Godessa is playing. She wants to have different guys giving her attention in the house. Remember, after kissing Tram and upsetting Keivo, she said her next target was Gerard. And Gerard is a free agent right now because Kamsi is no longer in the house. And Gerard is in a vulnerable state in the sense that he is up for eviction. So, Temi trying to give the whole world the impression that it is Keivo that she wants, it is Keivo that she likes. It was funny to me because, for me, that was her playing her game. And if she succeeds in getting Keivo back to how things used to be between them, then she could likely be ahead of the game against Godessa. It could be a competition between both of them. Who is able to play this game of entanglement more than the other? So, ladies and gentlemen, that is that. I'm going to stop talking here right now because I would love to hear your thoughts about what I have shared on this video, and also question about Temi. What do you think? Do you think she genuinely likes Keivo? Or, as I said, she just wants to play her game the way Godessa is playing her game? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye.